Hey guys, I was thinking I would just do a video that's like a compilation of all like the photos and stuff that I've taken, because uploaded most of the videos. So this is all just photos. This is one of the Albany High School places. I'm not gonna say exactly where it is, but it's got some pretty interesting stuff. Anyways, the next picture is a similar building, but it is not the same place. But you can see from this picture that that is what the bottom side looks like, the inside of the walls. So this is, Gemini says that these are structurally sacrificial bricks. I don't buy it. This is in this same building. Look at the concrete there, the brick that's turned to stone. Crazy. Crazy wall. This is out in, this is Albany, I think. It's either Albany or Troy. And I was just walking along and saw this and I was like, dude, come on. It's burnt black. Look at it's burnt. Like the exploded out. Oh, compare these two windows, the underground windows. Look at that. This one has bricks in it. Very obviously. These are the ones right next to each other. Previous picture you just saw. This one looks like concrete. Explain that. Okay? Walking around Albany is just finding stampers in the ground. That's how it is. This one is interesting. I like the I-beam. Well, there's a lot of these garages that have like the I-beam through. Always red brick and concrete in a really strange way. Just a random brick sticking out of a staircase. Looks weird. Melted concrete looking bricks under slate at the bottom of houses. This is the same house. This is on Madison Ave, I think. This is a condemned building on Madison. This is just a brick wall, but you can see the inside's totally melted, but the outside looks like brick. Or like cinder block instead of brick. And there's just a pile of stampers right next to it. This is the rural Albany Cemetery. It's got some pretty interesting construction. Red grout, those old weird chimneys, lots of stuff. Yeah, just look at that detail. Come on. Very old worldy. This is still the same building. It's got that weird orange or reddish like grout. This I thought was so strange. Just the way they laid that out. Or, assuming it was all once red brick. There's the back. There's the side. Of course, it turns into the classic random assorted squares. And there's just a little red brick shoved in there. Just one little red brick under the slate. The little tower there with the curve. So amazing. So incredible they built that. This is awesome. I like the little hawk or whatever they had there. So this is the actual graveyard. So many masons. This is a mausoleum. I love this old world iconography. And then the inside there's like the antler. I'm assuming that's something Masonic. Lots of pictures I just thought were interesting. I really liked these graves, even though they're Mason graves. Very interesting. Very interesting. I just look completely blown out. I don't know. They had a whole section for this stuff too. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I just thought it looked cool. It's that weird granite stuff. So many with the pillars and scrolls. Ballin. I just thought the Ballin grave was hilarious. I can't lie. I did just think it was really funny. It's a great last name. Ballin. And Brewster. Yeah, that one had permanent, or what was it called? I don't remember. Perpetual care written on it. That's what it is. Really love these photos. Took some good. Supposedly, this stands for Cairo, and that's an early writing of Christ, I guess. That's what Gemini says. Here's a mausoleum near the entrance. I just thought it was interesting how it was bricked up at this front. And here, this is the Cohoes Mastodon, and this is an old world. That's the mill, the Harmony Mills in Cohoes. This is a picture of the bridge. I have a whole video on this place, so if you haven't seen that already, you should watch it. These are the photos I took after that. You can see it just goes brick, rock. It's insane. Stampers everywhere. This place is crazy. If you have not seen that video, please go watch it. This is in the video, by the way. That giant boiler or whatever it is, it's freaking amazing. And that definitely used to go down farther. Look at that. That is a picture of the hinge on the wall from that place. 311 RM, I think is what it says. Square nut. or whatever. Concrete behind a bunch of bricks. Concrete. I should say it like that because it's concrete. I'm pretty sure that's still at Harmony Mills. That was just down the street. That's out the window right next to where that's above the boiler, basically. I just loved how this looked. I went for lunch in Cohoes at a Substitute with a train, and they had some really awesome pictures on the wall. Highly recommend the place. Very cheap. Had good food. And they were also very nice. I would 100% recommend them. This was out in Troy, a really castle-looking place. I just had to stop at this. Didn't take too many pictures because it was kind of sketchy. I don't like. It's a little sketchy walking around with like $1,000 phone and like ghetto, the SUNY administration building. This thing is awesome. Oh my God, I love this building so much. You can see it from the highway and it's just incredible. Just incredible old world. The beaver there is like at the Albany, crest or whatever, supposedly. Whoever this guy is, I don't know. Is that Hendrik Hudson or with the V? The tech all over the top. There's the man in the suit and the Indian and the two wheat along with the windmill thing. And there's a little beaver there. There's a lot of these crests. A little zoomed in, the eagle on top. Very symbolic. So many every single one of these things was unique. It's actually crazy. Man, I didn't even show some of the ones. I got to show the ones on the back too. Because there was like carvings with names on the back, names and dates all over the second row of windows. Oh, and this is the top. This is supposedly says, something, Hendrik Hudson landed his ship here and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I don't really buy that. And especially because they don't show it on the fucking plaque. I think it's bullshit. So the exact spelling here, D-I-E-V et mon, D-R-O-T, is actually King George II of Brunswick-Lüneburg. It's the only way that it's spelled exactly like that, which I think is super interesting. It's a common phrase, though. So, yeah, there's the Hendrik Hudson thing I was talking about. So interesting it's spelled like that. The little serpent Medusa thing, candle holder, it's above, 1502. Then the gargoyle. So many interesting statues. So this is on Albany. It's just a street with bricks behind meatballs. Oh, and I saw, while I was doing an old world place, I saw the Escape from New York car. The guy pulled over to let me take a picture. It was so funny. And then, I think it was Lucius Aurelian mentioned this video that movie at the same time. Don't mind that. I accidentally took a screenshot and I can't delete it now, or it'll mess my timeline up completely. This was a castle in a different cemetery. This place is freaking amazing. I'm going to do a full video when I can get inside, but think of this as a teaser. I'm definitely going back there. Look at all the little arches have unique carvings. It's insane. Love this place. Definitely going to get inside. Here is St. Peter's Pediatric. I took some shots at the house next to it, and it's just got some absolutely crusty, melted goop. I don't know. These are two different chimneys in the same house, by the way. Crazy. This is a house in Troy. Just random columns, Burden Ironworks and my beautiful motorcycle. 2005 Sportster XL 1200C. Top of Burden Ironworks. Really super amazing brickwork. That thing is like 16 feet tall. It's insane. That's in the video. My exploded brick. Found that in my basement. Love it. This is before the bridge from coming from Albany and Troy. Is just this mansion with this wall out front, which is completely freaking melted. Just look at the top of that. You can see how it's sagging too. Just completely burnt. Totally burnt. And this is in the backyard. I stopped recording to take some long range shots. And you can see, this is like 100x zoom. That is just cooked the hell out. I'd love to go in there and look at that. This is me going back to Burden Ironworks at a later date. And I remembered to take pictures of the plaques. They realized later it was a historical place and changed it. So this is some stuff I snuck from the inside, which did make it worth it. Pictures of the Great Fire. I think the Great Fire totally did that to brick buildings. Definitely 100%. That's supposedly because someone drove a train across a bridge that was wood, even though they were smart enough to build giant, amazing things all the time. but they set their bridge on fire. Okay, it's dumb. And that burned the whole place down. You'd think a bridge would be a really easy thing to stop being on fire, too, by the way. You'd think a bridge would be really easy to put out. Just break the supports. Oh, there, the fire's going. But no, it spread all the way and destroyed an entire town and all the brick buildings. Sure, dude. Sure, dude. Anyways, more disasters. This, I think, looks like a radon stove or whatever. Just that icon. I don't know 100%. I think it's interesting. They did have a lot of stoves there. Here's some pictures of the power. That was like one of the main power sources down there. I wish my memory was better so I could repeat all the stuff he said. But, you know. Oh, pay attention to this. There's one of these, but it's painted. So the next one coming up is the same thing, but someone painted it. I think it's so interesting. Because I feel like back in the day, a lot of these were painted. I don't think everything was white. I loved these grates. Oh, dude, I would pay to have those. Veiny Horse. My favorite. I love this. This is on an old world for sure. Tons of stampers just laying around in downtown Troy. Love it. Yeah, this place is great. This is a garage with just random weird brickwork. You know how it is. This is next to RPI. There's just a big, huge castle of a church. Tiny doorways. Giant. So yeah, that's all I've got for right now. Here's one more picture of my exploded melted bricks. One is from my basement. One's from RPI. But yeah, if you liked the video, if you actually watched all the way to the end and you're somehow not subscribed, please subscribe. I've got some more amazing content coming, and I'm going to do a live stream when I get 3 more subscribers. So stay freaking tuned, bros. And I'll catch you later. Have a good one.